So in this video, I have a new pair of adidas Ultraboost sneakers. I feel like I've said that about 50 times on this channel. Probably 38 or so if anybody's actually counting. Anyway, there is a new version of the adidas Ultraboost, and it's in time for the spring and summer. This is known as the Ultraboost 22 Heat Ready. So they are basically ready for the heat. Let's go ahead and get into the video on these guys right here. What is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you guys are interested in buying a pair of these, I will link them in the description and take you over to Adidas site, and you could buy a pair if you want. And if you end up buying a pair from my links, it actually does give me a little bit of a kickback, which helps support the channel immensely. And it lets also Adidas knows that you guys mess with the channel, so much appreciated. Anyways, in this video, we have a new pair of Adidas Ultraboost already, and I literally just did a compilation video of like all of the history timeline of different versions of the Ultraboost. It's definitely worth a look if you guys missed that video. There's at least 36 pairs that I featured in the video. But of course, right after that, they released another one. So here we are in the middle of springtime, and these things are available, which is kind of appropriate. Now, I know recently we just actually got the cold ready versions. It was like 3 different versions in the last couple months, and I feel like those ones released a little bit late, obviously because of COVID and stuff, shipping delays and whatnot. But this is a pair that I think is definitely more suited for the spring and summertime, especially summertime, the hotter months. And again, this is the heat ready version of the 22, so it has a little bit more ventilation and whatnot than the regular pairs. But let me get into some words from what Adidas says about the model. I would say that the Ultraboost 22 fits true to size, or even for me, it fits a little bit snug, so I honestly go up of half a size. And these run $190 right now. Ventilated running shoes made in part with Parley Ocean Plastics. When the temperature is high but your motivation's higher, lace on these Adidas Ultraboost running shoes and head to the shady side of the street. The blend of comfort, responsiveness, and breathability will have you feeling good through the warm weather miles. Heat Ready keeps you cool, and Boost returns energy with every stride. Just don't forget to drink some water. It features an Adidas PRIMEKNIT textile upper, Boost midsole, linear energy push system, which is in all of the Ultraboost 21 and 22s, Stretchweb outsole with Continental Better Rubber. Yarn in upper contains at least 50% Parley Ocean Plastic and 50% recycled polyester. And this colorway is the white tint, pulse mint, and purple rush. I actually really dig this colorway. I like the mint upper in general, looks nice, and then the pink outsole actually really hits with a little heat ready on the tongue. And then the 3 stripes on the side, how it does a little fade, I really dig that as well. So the other year they had the Adidas Summer Ready version, which was a kind of a fun take on the Ultraboost. They also have the Climate Cool version V1, and they also have the Climate Cool V2, which is the newest offering, and probably honestly my favorite out of the 4 that I've tried, but only because it has the OG styling. So if you like the DNA feel of the Adidas Ultraboost, I'll link these in the description too. I do feel like this is actually a much more breathable pair as well, just because the side vents are crazy see-through and breathable. This version is kind of more themed after the Ultraboost 20 roughly, and again the sides are very breathable, similar to the V2s. So this version's a little bit different because it is themed after the Ultraboost 22. So obviously 3 different models here, 4 different ones if you consider the Summer Ready version from the previous years. One thing that I like about this version more than the other 3 versions that I've tried is the toe box feels a lot more stretchy. So the Summer Ready version was not very stretchy. This version is really stretchy on the toe box, and I like that. There's not an extra guard on here, so if you need that added protection, you might want to go with the Climate Cool V1 or the Climate Cool V2. This doesn't have that protection, but it is a lot more stretchy, which makes your foot feel a little bit more free. The other thing that makes this a little bit different is they have this fused on material on the insides right next to the 3 stripes on both sides. And I don't know what the technical properties are that they added to this, but that material, honestly, it's not like gel, but it feels like it has some sort of a cooling sensation when it actually touches your foot, which is very interesting, and I didn't see it highlighted in the specs of the shoe, but it really does feel kind of like it cools your foot when it's actually being worn. But pretty interesting. I need to give it more of a test. If you guys want, I can try to do like an after 3-month video with these things. So the other thing to note about the Ultraboost 22 Heat Ready is the tongue is very snug, so for wide footers like myself, it is kind of a stretch to get this on. It's not super stretchy right here. I mean, there's a little bit of give, but it's a little bit difficult to get on, so that's kind of the reason why I like the Climate Cool version 2 better, because it has more give to get those on. Just the traditional Ultraboost usually are easier to put on my feet. But I do like the lace system, how it's kind of integrated in the upper, and you do have some reinforced fused material there as well. As you work your way back to the heel counter of the shoe, you can see they actually use a different type of material here also, which is interesting. I haven't seen them use a perforated material before for the inner liner there, and I like it. It kind of looks cool. It's pretty much like the Ultraboost 21, 22. The midsole and outsole is the same from the Ultraboost 21 and 22. A lot of the differences is with the cage of the Ultraboost 22, and in this case, there is a completely different cage the way they mocked it up for the upper of this version. I like the look of the outsole of the 22s as well. I think Adidas does a great job of mixing up the different color variations. And the color blockings, as I've said a million times, for Adidas shoes, I really think that they do a tremendously good job on most of the colorways that end up releasing. And this one, I really like it as well. You have hits of purple and that teal blue, and then little bits of gray and the mint color on the upper, and then also on the heel counter, white laces, white midsole, and then you have a really bright insole to match the really bright outsole of these things. I think this is a great option for people that really like the Adidas Ultraboost 21 or 22, and they want something a little bit more breathable than, let's say, like the regular pair, which honestly, the regular pairs are pretty breathable in my opinion, so it's not too crazy of an upgrade from a standard pair. However, I do like the fact that this does have like an inner lining that feels like it cools your feet a little bit, but it also doesn't have the plastic cage on the outside for the laces, so that's kind of a nice little adjustment as well for those people that don't like the additional hardware of the cages. Now, personally, for me, again, if I'm going to choose between any of these three out here, I'm going to go with this version. I think it looks the best in my opinion, and it feels really great on feet. Also, if you're a fan of the original styling of the Ultraboost, this is the one that I would give a go if you're looking for something that has a lot more breathability to the standard. I think this one really delivers. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any of the three. This one is a different styling. Again, that 20 Ultraboost vibes right there. Very comfortable, like the knit pattern on that one also. And I think they still have them available on Adidas website. If you guys want to buy any of these ones out here or any other offerings from Adidas Ultraboost, I will link them in the description again of the video. But what do you guys think about the heat ready version of the Ultraboost 22? I think it looks pretty cool. I think more colorways are welcome. Definitely want to see what else they're going to be bringing with different variations of the Adidas Ultraboost. I'm always there for it, and every time there's something that comes up, I usually try to jump on it. And if you guys have any suggestions for versions or different models from Adidas that you guys would like me to try out, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know, and I'll consider buying some of those products or getting them from Adidas if they're going to send them. Which actually, full disclosure, they did send me this pair right here. It was by request. They did send me this shoe right here. So much appreciated to Adidas and Miss Weed for sending these over. You guys rock. And I basically, again, chose the product. Like, they ended up sending it over to me, but the review is 100% in my vision, in my view of whatever I think about the product. So there's no forced content there. It's just like them throwing me a bone and let me review some of the stuff that I would already be buying, which is awesome. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by again. Subscribe to the channel if you guys like sneakers, and hopefully we'll see you guys back for some more content soon. All right, peace, guys.